Hello, timekeepers. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Is my audio okay? It seems a little low. It is. It is a little low compared to the intro music, anyways. Hi. Okay. Alright. We're gaming. Sorry, I'm not quite sure if the stream is set up correctly. I don't normally do OBS only stream, like as in like I usually set up the stream through YouTube, but this time I set it up through OBS. I think it's okay though. Hello Adam Short, welcome. 2 Yunayo streams in a row. Yeah, I'm trying to stream more often. We'll see how it works out. It's gonna be mostly art streams, which may as well be filler. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The art streams are kind of filler. Like these streams really are just like, I need to draw today and I may as well stream it. Like I'm not harmed at all by streaming it. It doesn't take that much effort to set it up through OBS. Nice and easy stream, and I am indeed just like using it as filler basically, but I don't know. I hope it's enjoyable is the main thing. I hope you guys have fun watching me doodle. Not doodle. I guess I'm drawing. There's no difference between doodling and action. That's not true. I think that doodling constitutes drawing without much thought, right? Like doodling is like drawing without a purpose, without much like thought to what you're drawing, like just doing it for fun. Whereas like, I mean, doodling is a type of drawing, so they are the same thing, I suppose. But like drawing encompasses doodling, but doodling does not encompass drawing, I think. If you're doodling something, you're drawing, but if you're drawing something, that doesn't necessarily mean you're doodling. I think that's what it is. Anyways, math is hard. I don't think that's math. That's semantics, right? What does semantics mean? I get the meaning of it, but I don't know. If you asked me to define it, I probably couldn't. Semantics is like, in terms of language, I think. Let's see. I've been reading, I've been trying to read more webcomics recently, because I want to get a better feel for how they work. And there's this one artist I follow called Hushabye. They have this really cute OC, and she's like an alien, but she's gay. It's hard. I'm really underselling it, if I'm being honest. But I've been following them since before they did this, but they made a webcomic about that character. Honestly, like superb webcomic. Seriously, there's only a few chapters right now, but it's the quality of it is absurd. The art is fantastic, and here's a big thing for me. It uses like paneling techniques that are only possible in the webcomic format. Like it's not like a normal comic book that just happens to be on webtoons, which is what a lot of webtoons are to me. It feels like the format is something that could only exist in the long scrolling format of comics, you know? Because there's a lot of webcomics like mine where you could probably format it in the form of a, I don't know, like a normal comic book or normal manga or whatever. You could probably format it like that and it would still work pretty well. But there are very few webcomics out there that actually like genuinely take advantage of the scrolling format. 'Cause the most you see usually is like 1 or 2 spread pages that are just really long. Like a spread page or two that just like goes on for so long, which I honestly don't really like, because in order to make it work they have to rotate the image, right? Like they have to draw sideways, and then like here I'll show you. So what they'll do is like let me find a clear space. I don't know. Here, if we imagine that like this space represents the scrolling webcomic, like you read down like this, what some webcomic writers will do is they'll just like draw a scene or something, but like sideways, you know, like a big cityscape with like characters in front or something. And like that's cool, I guess, but like it feels like they're I don't know, it feels like a disingenuous use of the format. Right? Like it feels and to me this is annoying. For me personally, I find this pretty annoying, reading like this, where they want me to like sit here and like scroll through the panel for like just show me the whole thing. I swear to God, it feels like they're really trying to make good use of the webcomic format without actually really giving any effort, right? And I'm not one to talk, but I guess I'm not. My excuse is that I'm learning, but anyways, the webcomic that I was reading, it's called ADA or ADA, I don't know, but it's about the OC alien girl, the gay alien girl. I don't know if she's gay, but it's super cute. First of all, art is fantastic because it's not like a weekly thing, so like the artist Hushabai just like takes as much time as they need, which is it's nice. And the art is fantastic. The art looks so good. Seriously, I can recommend it for just the art alone, but as well as that, the paneling of it is so unique because it's not something that could exist anywhere except in a webcomic format. You could make it into a comic book probably, but it makes really good use of like really long panels without making them feel like they don't need to be there. Like they're okay. And I'm reading something called, what is it called? Solo Leveling? No, that's the other one. I'm reading a webcomic right now called Omniscient Reader. It's about like a Korean guy who is overpowered in a fantasy world, in a fantasy game world. And good luck trying to find it based on that description. Anyways, it has a shot where everyone is on like a train, and the train is about to like the train is about to do stuff. And I'm just gonna say, for the purpose of making it easier to understand, I'm just gonna say the train is gonna derail is what's gonna happen, which isn't what actually. In order to show it, they have like a really long panel that just stretches across the entire canvas, but it has text across it, and so I have to scroll down in order to actually read the text that I want to read. It's annoying to me. It looks cool, but it's hard to appreciate because one, it takes me a while to even see the whole image, and two, it's sideways. It's sideways. It's just straight up sideways, and I can't read it. Rotate my phone, I guess. I don't know. To me, the way most people use webcomics is not unique, and it's not an effective use of the format. Because it feels like a lot of people are sort of... Me too, actually. It feels like me and like other webcomic artists are sort of just... Like it feels like they wanted to make a manga, but webcomic was just the best option because it has more readers. Hello, Sora. Welcome in. But Hushabai makes very good use of it. They use blank space really effectively, in that they don't pollute the blank space with stuff that you actually want to look at. They have normal sized panels, but for the sake of pacing, they have blank space in between them. And it's like negative space too that really enhances the image. And like during like non-dramatic times where it's just like non-establishing shots where it's just characters talking and like doing stuff, they make like they I don't know. It's hard to explain without just showing it to you, which I'm not gonna do because I don't have permission, and that would be kind of rude. You should just read it. It's free because it's on Webtoons. Obviously, it's free. You should. I highly recommend going to read ADA by Hushabai on Webtoons, because it is maybe one of the best webcomics I've read, honestly. A lot of webcomics boil down to, here's an overpowered Korean guy. Have fun projecting yourself onto him. That's what a lot of them boil down to. But it's hard for, it sells. I understand why, because it sells, but I don't know. Where was I going with this? I think I'm just insulting webcomic authors at this point for no reason. Maybe I shouldn't. Go read Hushabye 88. There's only like 26 chapters and I really want more. I read them all in like a single night without realizing it. One of the best like comic experiences I've had in recent memory. How? I guess this is fine, actually. Okay. Guess we have to, that works. That works. It's not even gonna... The background is not gonna be fully visible anyways. It doesn't really matter. I do wanna... I would probably say that Hushabye's webcomic inspired me to start trying to do better. Unfortunately, I've already paneled out this chapter, and I'm not really willing to go back and repanel it, if I'm being honest. Because that setup takes a while to figure out, because if I change one thing, it like, the change reverberates throughout the rest of the comic. I want to make each of my segments longer. On the side here where I'm scrolling, you can see that each chapter of this webcomic is divided into like little chunks like this. I kind of want to start making each one longer so that I can do more fun stuff. The downside of that is that it can affect how... It can make Clip Studio run slower when you have a big canvas with a lot of layers. So, a little unfortunate, but you know, whatever. In general, I'd like to get better at art. I've sort of just been like coasting along like this, and I think my art is at like a satisfactory level where I have sort of at last got the basics down to a point where, you know, like I can imagine something in my head and put it on the paper pretty well, I think. Like I have a decent enough understanding of anatomy and perspective that if I imagine something in my brain, I can sort of kind of, for the most part, I would say, put it onto the paper pretty adequately. But now it's a matter of improving technique, I guess. My nail is chipped. You guys want some nail cutting ASMR? This is very important. Listen closely. Oh yeah. I think one of my favorite pastimes is cutting my nails whenever... One of my favorite pastimes is cutting my nails whenever people can hear my audio, but like I just don't tell them I'm cutting my nails. Like they just like hear like clip noises, like you know, like the noise that it makes when you clip a nail. And the question that always pops up of you know, are you cutting your nails right now? I don't know. It's funny to me. Hi Adam, welcome. I want to take more pictures, but that kind of requires I hang out with my friends some more. Not to say that's a bad thing. I do want to do it, but I don't want to be like, hey guys, let's hang out so that I can take pictures. You know, like I that feels like disingenuous, right? To like ask people to hang out just because I want to take some fun pictures. I mean, I guess that the message is like the message conveyed there would be like, I want to make memories, right? Would be the message. I feel like it's probably okay. How's the stream been going? Pretty cool. I do want to play Rec Room right now. I can't lie. It might be a bad thing that I'm playing so much Rec Room and that it's kind of it might have been my obsession as of recent. But on the other hand, I think you can also make the argument that it's getting me to stand up more often and getting me to move around more often. And I think it's okay. What are the negatives of being in VR for extended periods of time? Speaking of, I'm going to preemptively plug my headset in to make sure it's charged. Come here, you. Like, what are the major downsides of being in VR? Is VR bad for your eyes? Have there been any, like... Last time I checked, there were no major studies on whether or not VR is bad for your eyes or not. But most eye doctors come to the conclusion of it's probably okay, right? That's what I hear anyways. Let's look it up. Is VR bad for your eyes? VR isn't bad for your eyes. Right. Okay, well that's cool. Here, let's look at a second source. myvision.org. I'm gonna skim through it. Let's see. VR use is linked to the following eye problems: eye strain, dry eyes, visually induced motion sickness if you're weak, heterophoria, where the eyes point in different directions at rest. I actually already have that, so I don't care. All four problems grow more likely with extended use. They can also become more severe over time. Using VR technology for long periods of time has been shown to cause eye strain. The symptoms of eye strain usually grow more severe the longer you use VR uninterrupted. Some scientists have hypothesized that VR is prone to causing eye strain because of how close a VR headset display is to the user's eyes. Some manufacturers are experimenting with different headset designs and lenses that mitigate the effects of the problem. Problem caused by eye strain. Eye pain, headaches, neck, shoulder, back pain, sensitivity to light, double vision, blurry vision, dry eyes, watery eyes, difficulty concentrating. These issues are temporary and will go away once your eyes have been given a chance to rest. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Oh, shoot, my timer's still on. Whatever. VR needs to simulate a wide field of vision to create a truly immersive environment. This is best achieved through a curved screen that matches the person's typical visual radius. However, this type of screen is expensive and difficult to integrate into a headset display. Instead, most VR systems use a flat screen and distort the image slightly to simulate the necessary curve. Your eyes work hard to translate this distortion into a realistic field of vision. This may be one of the reasons why VR use often leads to eye strain. Some scientists theorize that this distortion effect may also contribute to a development of heterophoria, the inability to keep your eyes aligned when they are not focused. I have that already. Over time, this may cause issues with problems like headaches, dizziness, and poor balance. I have that already. This is shown to slow users, blinking, and lead to dry eyes. Dry eyes are a common problem for any screen-related activity, but evidence suggests that VR may be... To minimize your risk of eye strain, blink more frequently, take breaks, use artificial tears. These lubricating eye drops can supplement your body's natural supply of tears and keep your eyes from drying out. Wear your glasses or contact lenses. Let's go. How VR may benefit eyes. Wow, guys, look at that. Wait, wow, they benefit eyes. How long should I play VR a day? Most manufacturers recommend that be played for no more than 30 minutes. Ew, that's not good. Ew. I don't know how to say this, guys. I definitely spend more than 30 minutes. Well, I think it looks like the general consensus between sources is that as long as I occasionally take breaks, I should probably be okay. So we're good. As long as I don't, like, spend 2 billion hours every single day in VR, I'm probably fine. Legit, the biggest problem for VR has been skin issues for me. Because obviously, having a piece of silicone pressed up against your face for like an hour at a time is probably not the best idea for your skin. That's been the biggest issue. But I see my dermatologist like every month at this point, so I'm not particularly concerned, and even my dermatologist says it's probably not that big a deal. The next question would be to ask my eye doctor how big a deal they think it is. Regardless of what my eye doctor would say, I would still play VR repeatedly, because Rec Room is fun. I'm like getting pretty good at Golden Trophy. It's like this like fantasy game where you go around killing goblins. It's pretty cool. I'm like really good with a bow, you guys. Not the best. There are so many people who are better at the game than I am with a bow. But man, I am pretty good with a bow. What do your eyes look like? I actually have just forgotten. Hold on. Right. Alright, easy peasy. Give him those beautiful eyelashes. Looks okay. Goblins, it's true. What if I said something really controversial one day? Do you think I can get canceled? That's probably pretty good publicity, honestly, for like a small VTuber to get canceled. Like, I think for like a small streamer, getting canceled is better than not getting canceled, as far as like publicity goes. Right now, in like modern internet, there's no better way to like gain a following than to get canceled, which is pretty funny considering the purpose of canceling people. Seriously, am I wrong in thinking like that? Obviously, I'm not gonna do it because that's dumb, but I feel like that's like a pretty solid way to like get an early following is to get yourself canceled. Like, I mean, that's not a trick you can pull that often. Because the more you do it, the more people realize you're not serious, and you're just doing it for attention. But like, as far as like you know, you can do it like once or twice, and then just be like, post an apology video, and then move on, and then suddenly, like, way more people know who you are. Maybe I'll like start a new account and like with like a fake PNG tuber thing and like get myself canceled and see how it goes. Like say something like really bad. Well, it's like the worst thing I could say without it being bad once people, you know. Like it needs to be something where like worst case scenario, if it links back to my account, people understand that I was just kidding and I wasn't actually, like I didn't actually mean what I said. So it can't be like anything too bad. I don't know. I could be transphobic. I feel like that might actually, you know what? Maybe being transphobic would be like a good way to go about it. Because then when it's revealed that it links back to me, people will see that I'm trans. And then they'll realize that I was faking it for attention on my other account. I feel like regardless, it reflects badly on my brand, but it would be quite funny. tired already. It's been like half an hour since I started the stream. Man, I just got like super tired for some reason. You know, I just had coffee. But for some reason, I'm like way out of it. I think once I get to like an hour of drawing time, I'll probably stop and then just like doodle. Want a pillow? I got one. Adam, you're such a good friend. Oh no, I was just friend zoning you. You're actually a horrible friend. I hate you. I'm gonna go punch you in the Discord server real quick. Oh, whoops, misinputted. My bad. Let me do this right. Okay. Hey Adam, I think you misspelled the word awesome. I think we're gonna give Hano an outfit change after this. I think that'd be cool. this panel looks sick. I really like how this looks. I'm a big fan of this panel. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm becoming like pretty solid at this whole drawing thing nowadays. I'm finally at a stage where I can just think of stuff and then make it. I'm gonna draw a reference line, I think. There we go. We did not follow the reference line. That is okay. That's fine. Probably clean up the sword later. Just a bit anyways. What should be in the background? I think it'd be cool to have like a snow background. I'm gonna add that as a note probably to add in the next draft, I think. Oh hey, we hit an hour. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like tired as heck, and I don't know why, but I think if I try to push myself anymore, I'm actually just gonna fall asleep at my desk. So I'll probably call it here, chill out of my bed for a while, probably read more webtoons, and then I'll get back to drawing, probably just doodling on my iPad or whatever. So this was a short stream, about 40 minutes. It's fine. Hopefully tomorrow we can have a longer stream. My goal is to have like kind of a, I mentioned this yesterday, but my goal is to have like a stream to game, like an art to game ratio of like 2 to 1, like 2 art, 1 game stream. So tomorrow I'm thinking either Melty Blood or I don't know, Rec Room, I suppose. We could do Rec Room. I still don't, I'm hesitant because as I mentioned in the Minecraft stream, I will attract very many children to my stream if I start doing Rec Room stuff. Which on one hand, kids are like some of the most dedicated fans of people when they enjoy watching somebody. On the other hand, the sacrifice that I make there is that my audience becomes way worse. Kids are fine, but they lack the maturity to understand like human emotions. Once won't hurt. We'll see. I think I'm inevitably gonna do one, and then I'll decide based on how much fun I have whether or not attracting a bunch of children to my streams is worth it. Yeah, who knows? Maybe tomorrow will be the one. Well, I don't know. We'll see together, you guys. We'll find out. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I am going to head out. I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a good time. I'm gonna probably take a nap. Bye. Sayonara.